much for being here this morning. I thought we would begin connecting, grounding into our energy centers while lying on our back. If you'd like to do that, or a comfortable seat, whatever is inclined to you this morning. Let the ground hold you. Bring your awareness with your breath, the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your breath. And just arrive. Connecting to our body and our energy centers in the beginning of the day. Way of setting ourselves up for success of sorts. Beginning at the bottom in our root chakra. Imagine a red glowing sphere. Breathe into the center and let the center tell you that you are connected with the energy of Mother Earth, and your body, mind, and spirit are grounded, centered, and purified. Traveling a little bit further up to the bowl of your pelvic area. Imagine an orange glowing sphere connected by a silver thread. This is your sacral chakra. This energy center, let it tell you that you love all dimensions of yourself. Delight in the weaving, the creative tapestry that is your life. Traveling a little bit further up, connected by that other silver thread, up by your diaphragm and between your belly button. The bottom of your ribs is your solar plexus chakra. Imagine that yellow glowing sphere. Let this energy center tell you this morning that your will and divine will are one. You are connected to the abundant flow of the universe and easily manifest your dreams. Continuing to travel up a little bit further to the center of your chest. Continuing with that little silver thread. Breathe into a green glowing sphere, your heart chakra. Let this energy center tell you this morning that your heart is open to receive the energy of love, to radiate the essence as you walk your path with ease and grace. Continuing a little bit further up into your throat, breathe into the blue energy center. Let this energy center tell you today that today and always are you aligned with your highest truth. Communicate with love and honor, and that your words echo softly within the universe. Continuing a little bit further up into the area between your eyes, your third eye chakra. Visualize that indigo, blue, purple glowing sphere. Let this energy center communicate with you how your mind is open to a new vision. Expand your awareness through your higher self. Continuing to the top of your crown. Imagine a white glowing sphere. Breathe in all the way to the crown of your head. And let this energy center communicate your connectedness to the divine source of the universe. That you are light. And you trust. Take a big breath in all the way to the lower lobes of your lungs. And let it all out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Rotate your wrists and send your arms long up overhead. Full body stretch. Offer like a banana pose. Stretch both of your hands to the top right corner of your mat. Maybe walk your feet to the bottom right corner of your mat as well. Create that little banana shape. On your next breath in, breathe in through the center, and then walk your hands to the left top corner and your feet to the bottom left corner. Take another big breath here, breathing into the side of your ribs, the rib basket, the interwovenness of your intercostal muscles, your bones, lungs, your thyroid. Your next inhale, come back through center. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a good little hug. If it calls to you, rock back and forth from the back of your mat to the front of your mat, articulating your spine. Making your way up to a comfortable seat. Rock and roll a few more times, waking up your vertebrae. Gently close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart center. Let's set intention for practice today. Whatever that may be for you, bringing into your life, something you're working with today, something this week, or bigger intention. Just take this moment. Let's open up with one round of Om to connect through sound and vibration. If you'd like to join me, let's take a collective inhale together. Filling all the way up and letting all of it out. Inhale for Om. Next inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Full stretch up above head. Now let's twist to the right. Left hand to your right knee, your right hand kickstands behind you. Beginning to gently open up through the side twist. And all movements of the spine this morning. On your next inhale, both hands back up overhead and twist to the left. Right hand to your left knee and your left hand kickstands behind you. Maybe a gentle gaze over that left shoulder. And maybe your eyes are still closed and within. Next inhale, both hands come back up overhead. And now let's side bend to the right. Your right hand comes beside you. Slide it over to the right. Maybe bend that elbow. Keep your left hip grounded. Maybe your gaze up towards the sky underneath that left armpit. Keep your chest open and lifted. One more breath. On your next inhale, lift on up. Both hands stay up overhead. Now side bend to the left. Left hand to the floor beside you. Maybe slide it out a little. Bend your left elbow. Keep your right hip grounded. Maybe gaze and look up underneath your right armpit. Breathing into that rib basket. Feel the articulations of just the mechanics of your body breathing. On your next inhale, come back up overhead and forward fold. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you. And your head relaxes down as well. On your next inhale, lift back up. Switch the cross of your legs and fold forward once more. Both hands up overhead before you make that hinge. And on your exhale, then fold forward. And relax your head as you make it. On your next inhale, lift on up out of this fold. Make your way to tabletop. If that's rocking over your shins or coming off to the side. Find your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Let's work our way into some cows and cats. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. And on your exhale, push away the ground, arch your spine, drop your gaze and your tailbone. Inhale, let's drop your belly, lift your gaze and tail. And on your exhale, push away the ground, arch your spine, grounding the cat. Do a few more of these to the ebb and flow, honoring the pace that your body wants this morning. I'm going to walk the front door and I'll be right back. Take this opportunity to notice if there's any of your cranials that are needing a little extra attention as we open up and wake up our body. Beautiful. Do one more round, and after that last cat, find your neutral spot. Now bring your right leg up. You're going to come into like a low lunge in between your right and left hand. If you need, maybe bend or fold your mat. Maybe bring a blanket with you underneath that left knee. And then bring your hands on top of your right knee and just gentle pulses here. Opening up that left hip flexor and that psoas. Another breath and some pulses. And let's find stillness. And I invite you on your next inhale to then lift your arms, include our upper body. Maybe draw your pinkies in towards one another. Activate the energy line on the back of your body. Maybe lift your gaze, lift your lower ribs, little back bend here. Another full round of breath in. And on your exhale, both hands come down to the ground. Frame your right foot now, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split toes. Straighten your right leg, your hips stay square with one another. Maybe bring your blocks with you, bring the ground closer. It's early in the morning. Hamstrings can be really tight at this time. Maybe your toes come up off the ground. Maybe you want to point and flex and stretch the top of your foot. Option is yours on what feels good. Another breath in. On your next inhale, bend into your right knee. You can set your blocks off to the side. Both hands come down to the ground on either side of your right foot. Now your right foot steps back, your back into tabletop. Now rotate your left foot to the left side of your space. Beautiful. Extend your right leg back along beside you. And now your right arm up overhead. So you're in a modified side plank. Beautiful. Bring your right arm up overhead towards the front of the room. Really reach with those fingertips round down the knife edge of that right foot. Keep your hips pushing forward. Another breath in and out. Now rotate your way back through, find tabletop again, we'll do the other side. Bring your left leg forward, coming into a low lunge. Stay down on that right knee. Maybe your hands come up on top of your left knee and little pulses here at the beginning. Just gently weakening up that hip flexor and that psoas. When the knees muscles are tight, it inhibits our breathing. So stretching knees in the early morning, sets us up for success for our breathing through the rest of the day when things may get hard. Find some stillness. Now let's get our arms involved. Under inhale, both arms up overhead. Pinkies round in towards one another, activating the energy lines on the back side of your arms. Little back bend here, feel comfortable. Lifting your low ribs, lifting your gaze. Another breath in. And on your exhale, both hands come down. Frame your left foot. Straighten your left leg. Ardha Chandrasana, half splits pose. Maybe you bring your blocks with you. Bring the ground a little closer. Maybe point and flex that left foot if that calls to you. Also wakening up the top side of your foot. On your next inhale, bend back into that left knee. Come off to the side if you have them. Return to tabletop. And now we'll do modified side plank on the other side. Right foot comes off to the right side beside you. Left leg long back behind you. And now your left arm up overhead towards the front of the room. Really reaching forward with that hand and grounding down through that foot. Keep your hips pushing forward. Another big breath in and out. Now rotate back through, find your way back to tabletop. And now keep your knees underneath your hips. Walk your hands about a foot in front of you towards the top corners of your mat. Keep your hips over your knees. Begin to draw your chest down towards the ground. Maybe your forehead also comes. Puppy pose. Beautiful. Another breath in and out here. On your next inhale, lift on up. And now set your hips down to the ground so you're in a high cobra. Inhale, lift your hips back, and now come all the way into extended child's pose. Hips come down to your heels. And now we'll flow. Inhale, come up through tabletop. Exhale, sink your hips down to the ground. Shine your chest towards the front of the room. And inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, push your hips down to your heels. Child's pose. Inhale, we'll lift you up into tabletop. And exhale, hips down. Shine your chest forward. High cobra. Inhale, lift your hips, go through tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. We'll do one more round of that. Inhale, lift up through tabletop, sink your hips, high cobra pose. And inhale, lift your hips, find your way back to child's pose. One full breath here. On your next inhale, lift on up through tabletop, tuck your toes. Now send your hips high down up. Pedal your feet out here, the first thing of our morning. Bending one knee at a time. Opening up the nadis, those river channels, all throughout our body, truthfully, but really always feel them in that first down dog. Find your stillness. Make sure that your fingers are shining wide like the rays of the sun. Your arms and hands are just connections of your heart chakra. Ground down into the earth as your hips lift up towards the heavens. And your heels are energetically reaching towards the earth. You don't have to. On your next inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky and three-legged dog. Rotate your right ankle around in one direction. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. Do a couple big hip circles here in one direction and the other. Now return back to three-legged dog. Square off your hips, and on your exhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Keep your left hand down onto the ground, and on your inhale, right hand towards the sky. Twisted lunge. Full round of breath here. On your next exhale, right hand comes down to the ground, and now walk both of your hands to the middle of your mat. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Have your head hang heavy here. Maybe bring a block underneath your mat, but we're only going to be here for about 2 more breaths. Let your head hang heavy. Let your mind pour out. And now begin to walk your hands back to your right foot. Come back into your low lunge. Come onto the ball of your left foot. And on your inhale, lift on up into crescent lunge. Strong bend in that right knee. Both legs are lifting you up away from the ground. Maybe you make your feet a little bit wide, a little weeble wobbly. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Another inhale here, and on your exhale, fly your legs back, a little Korean movement. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale into crescent. Exhale, fly your wings back. Inhale into crescent. Exhale, fly your wings back. Inhale into crescent. And on your exhale, both hands come down to the ground now. Right foot steps back to the left. Plank pose. Strong line from the crown of your head down to your heels. Pull your belly button in. 1 more full round of breath. On your next exhale, drop down onto your knees. Bring your chest and chin down to the ground. Curvature in your spine. And on your inhale, slither your way forward, lean cobra. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up through tabletop or plank. Make your way back to down dog. On your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Rotate that ankle around. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Do a couple big hip circles on this side. Beautiful. Now find your stillness, square your hips off, and on your exhale, left foot comes forward, low lunge. Keep your right hand down on the ground and inhale your left hand up towards the sky, twisting lunge. 1 more breath here. And at the bottom of your next exhale, left hand comes down to the ground, and now walk your hands to the center of your mat, wide-legged forward fold. The opposite way. Only here for a few breaths. Let your head hang heavy. Mind pour out. On your next inhale, walk your hands back towards your left foot, coming back to a low lunge, just like that. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot, and on your inhale, lift on up into crescent. Strong bend in that left knee. Both legs are lifting you up away from the ground. Inhale here, and on your exhale, fly your wings back, crescent. We're gonna fly. Inhale into crescent. And exhale, fly your wings back. Inhale into crescent. And last time, fly your wings back. Inhale into crescent. This time on your exhale, both hands come down. Frame your left foot. Left foot steps back to meet right, plank pose. Inhale here, and on your exhale, drop down knees, chest to chin. Curvature in your spine. And on your inhale, big compress over your chest. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up through tabletop or plank. Make your way back to down dog. At the bottom of your next exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Mcaninch, standing forward. Bend your knees, grab a hold of your elbows. Ragdoll. Maybe sway side to side. Here is that close to you. Or maybe just in that stillness, letting gravity take you over your thighs. Once again, if you're in movement, find stillness. Now bring your hands to your shins, lift up, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing Urdhva Hastasana, hands up overhead. And on your exhale, sink your hips, find chair pose. Weight into the back of your feet. Beautiful. If this isn't comfortable for your shoulders for any reason, you can always bring your hands in front of your heart center. One more breath here. And now let's actually bring our hands in front of our heart center and twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Inhale here. On your exhale, come back through center and twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Inhale back through center and exhale, forward fold. Right foot stays where it's at, left foot comes all the way back into a lunge. 90-degree angle now. Inhale lifts you up into warrior two. Beautiful. Aligning your right heel with the arch of your left foot. Really reaching your hands in opposite directions so your triceps hug your bones. One more full round here. Now on your inhale, reach your right hand forward, and on your exhale, reverse warrior. Really reaching back from your hips rather than your ribs or your shoulders. Another big breath in. And now inhale your right leg straight. Bring your arms parallel to the ground, preparing for Trikonasana. Now your right hand comes forward again. When you're ready, tick-tock on down to shin, ankle, floater, block. Left hand towards the sky. Strong lines here. Have your hips push forward, shoulders pull back, trying to be as flat as possible. One more breath here. Inhale, bend back into your right knee and find warrior two. And on your exhale, cartwheel your hands down, bring your right foot. Right foot steps back to meet left. Vinyasa through if you like. On your exhale, down knees, chest, chin, and meet and down dog. Beautiful. One more breath in this down dog. At the bottom of your next exhale, bring your feet towards your hands. Uttanasana, your space. Inhale, lift up, halfway lift, flat back. And on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink your hips, return to chair. Weight in the back of your feet. This time we'll come into drinking bird. So inhale in chair and exhale, come onto your toes, fly your wings back. Inhale to chair. And exhale, fly your wings back. Inhale, chair. Last time, exhale, fly your wings back. Inhale into chair. And on your exhale, forward fold. Both hands come down. Left foot stays where it's at. Right foot comes all the way back. Rotate about a 90-degree angle. Preparation for warrior two. And when you're ready, lift on up. Beautiful. Finding your shape, your organization of your body. You look great. Another big breath in and out. And on your next inhale, reach your right hand forward, and on your exhale, reverse warrior. Reach back from your hips. Really breathe into the intercostal area. And on your next inhale, straighten your left leg. We're going to prepare for Trikonasana. Both hands come parallel to the ground. Reach your left hand forward, and when you're ready, tick-tock down. Shin, ankle, foot, or block. Try and be as flat as possible here, and infuse your breath into this posture. One more breath. On your inhale, bend into your left knee, find warrior two, just for a round. And on your exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot. Left foot steps back to meet right plank pose. And then vinyasa through if you'd like, and meet in down dog. Now come down onto your knees, find tabletop. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. On your inhale, let's lift our right hand up towards the sky. And on our exhale, thread the needle. Right hand comes down behind left. Come onto your right shoulder to your right ear. Left arm stretches forward, long up overhead. Push away the ground. You can either push back through your left hip to elongate your body, or I do offer the option of extending your left leg back behind you. Keeping your toes on the ground, which is to help elongate that left side of your body. One more breath in and out. If you found that length, return your knee back down to the ground, your left hand in front of your face, and on your inhale, lift on up, right hand towards the sky, and now bring your right hand behind your low back, grab for your left hip. If you have a healthy neck, neutralize your head right now, so your head's in line with your spine, and drop your left ear down to your left shoulder, and stretch into that right side of your neck. On your next inhale, return your head back to neutral. You'll unwind your hand, return to tabletop. And on your inhale, left hand up towards the sky. And on your exhale, thread the needle. Come down onto your left shoulder, your left ear. Your right hand extends long overhead, push away the ground. And if you'd like, extend that right leg long behind you. Keep your toes grounded, just elongating this right side of your body. If you took that elongation, return your knee back down. Right hand in front of your face, and on your inhale, lift on that left hand towards the sky. Take your time, sorry. And on your exhale, your left hand comes down around your low back. Reach for your right hip. And then if it calls to you, that neck stretch on this side, beginning with your neutral neck, begin to have your right ear come down to your right shoulder. Breathe into the left side. On your next inhale, return your head back to neutral. Left hand towards the sky, and return to tabletop. Now we'll come into camel. So lift your shoulders up over your hips. Your hips are over your knees. You can tuck your toes, bring the ground closer to you. If that calls, hands to the back of your hips, elbows pointing back behind you. Lift your gaze towards the ceiling and begin to track your gaze as far as it goes back behind you. Keeping your hips or your hands pushing into your hips to keep them over your knees. You can stay just like this if you'd like, or to come into full camel. Inhale your left arm up towards the sky and then bring it down towards your left heel. Next inhale is your right hand up towards the sky. Rainbow it down, find your right heel. 2 breaths in. Now return your hands to your low back, retract your gaze over the ceiling, slowly and gently coming up out of this. Return your hips to your heels, close your eyes, and just notice that feeling of that immense heart opener, especially in the beginning of the day. If you're not sure what you're feeling, if you are feeling anything, that's okay. Just a practice of really tuning in. Now let's walk forward back into tabletop, tuck our toes again, come into down dog. At the bottom of your next exhale, walk your feet towards your hands, Uttanasana, to the front of your space. Now come into ragdoll again. Either hold your elbows, or I do offer a shoulder stretch of wrapping your hands around your low back, interlacing your fingers, bringing your hands up overhead. That might be too much for your shoulders this early, but as an offering. One more breath upside down like this. And wherever your hands are at, either holding your shoulders or back behind your back, release them down to the ground, about a foot in front of your right foot. And on your inhale, we're going to lift using our hamstring and our glute. Lift your left leg up behind you, standing splits. Keep your hips in line with one another. Head hanging heavy, gaze back towards the back of your space. Another inhale here, and on your exhale, bring your left foot down to the ground at a 45-degree angle for warrior one. Inhale lifts you up, torso up over your legs, hands up overhead, hips and shoulders square to the front of the room. Beautiful. Now bring your shoulder or your hands back behind your hips, coming into, for sure, shoulder stretch. Open up your heart, look up towards the sky, open up your throat, and on your exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder straight out through the inside of your right knee. If comfortable, lift your hands up overhead. Beautiful. Now bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Pivot onto the ball of your left foot, and on your inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg comes up behind you. Open up your hip, bend your knee. I offer flipping the dog if that calls to bringing your right foot all the way back behind you. If you'd like, you don't have to. It felt good when I did it the other day, but maybe not at 7 in the morning. Alrighty. Now return back to 3-legged dog. And now we're going to find pigeon. Right knee by right wrist. Right toes by left wrist. Using your left foot, scooch that left leg long behind you. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Big inhale, lifting your heart, looking up towards the sky, and then begin to hinge forward. We'll be here now. 5 breaths. Begin to bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. When you're ready, lift on up. Turn back to 3-legged dog to your left toes and hips high. Head around your feet. Now return back to down dog. Pedal out your legs. Another big inhale here. And on your exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Uttanasana. Hanging here just for another breath. Preparing for standing splits on the other leg. We're going to use our hamstring and our glute to lift our right leg up back behind us. Keep your hips square with one another. Keep both hands on the ground. Head hangs heavy, gaze back towards the back of your space. Another big breath in. And at the bottom of your next exhale, bend into your left leg, finding warrior one. Right foot comes back behind you at 45-degree angle. Inhale lifts you up. Keep a bend in that left knee, shoulders and hips square to the front of the room. Beautiful. Another big inhale. And on your exhale, interlace your hands back behind your hips. Open up your heart, open up your throat. And on your exhale, hinge forward. Left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Head heavy once again, your gaze towards the back of your mat. Full round of breath here. Now, bring your hands back down. Bring your left foot. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. Inhale your left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Return back to three-legged dog, square off your hip. And on your exhale, come into pigeon. Left knee towards your left wrist, left toes by your right wrist. Scooch that right leg long back behind you. Hands underneath your shoulders, look up towards the sky before you completely hinge down. And on your exhale, when you're ready, fold forward. Be here for another 5-ish breaths. Underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lifts your torso up. Tuck your right toes, and your left leg back, down dog. Now come down onto your knees. Spread your knees wide, toes touch, child's pose. Equal stretching of our sacrum now. We did that deep stretch, both in pigeon. One more round of breath in child's pose. Bring your hands towards your knees, a lift on up. You're going to come down onto your bum. Swing your legs off to the side of your. Let's bend our left knee, have our right leg come off. Square your shoulders onto your right toes or your elongated toes. Lift our hands up overhead. Not a good mirror yet. One day maybe. It confuses me when I really try the whole class. So with both arms long up overhead, squaring your shoulders to those toes, then begin to hinge forward on your exhale. Maybe your left hand comes to the outside of your right foot or leg. Just keeping your torso over the leg, getting into that low right left back. Relax your head down. Now lift your arm up on the next inhale. Now you can bring a block with you if you'd like. We're going to come into a little side bend. Block is just optional. Bring once again the ground closer to you. But we're going to come down onto our forearm. Have our chest open to the side of the room, so we're no longer in front of our thigh. With our forearm down, lift your left arm up and overhead. Reach for those right toes. Sometimes the arm just gets in the way if it's a little too tight. You're okay, so do your left forearm in front of that left leg. Yep, and then your right arm up and overhead. One more breath. Your next inhale lifts you up out of this side bend. Let's come into heron pose. Bend that elongated leg. Grab underneath your foot, interlace your fingers underneath your foot. And then when you're on your inhale, lift that leg. Try and straighten it. Keep your spine long. Chest tall and proud. One more breath in and out. Another inhale here. And on our exhale, place that foot across that bent leg so your foot is on the outside of that thigh. Beautiful. Half floor of the fishes. And so you're going to draw your right arm up overhead, and then you're going to draw your left arm up overhead. And then we're going to twist. So the arm comes to the outside of that top bent leg. Maybe your gaze follows over that shoulder. One more full round in. Now release from your twist. We'll do the other side. Elongate the leg that wasn't long. Here we go. You got this. It's okay. It's also on me, I'm sure. So we're going to first fold over this leg. So square your shoulders towards your toes. Inhale, both arms long up overhead. And on your exhale, fold forward. Right hand or left hand to the outside of your leg. Just keeping your torso over that leg. Touch your leg. One more breath here. On your inhale, lift yawn up out of this fold. And we'll come into that side bend, offering for the block in front of that straightened leg if you need. Or just come down onto your forearm. Keep your torso open to the side of the room. And when you're ready, your other arm comes up overhead, reaching for those toes. One more breath in and out. Inhale will lift you up out of this side bend. Grab that elongated foot. We're going to come into heron pose. Interlace your fingers underneath that foot. And on your inhale, straighten that leg. You can be as bent as you need. Keep your spine long. Chest tall. One more breath in and out. On your next exhale, let's bring that lifted foot to the outside of the bent knee on the ground. Inhale your arm up overhead and exhale, twist to the outside of that top bent knee. Maybe you hug the knee if that's more comfortable. Your gaze follows over that shoulder. One more breath here. Release from your twist. Have both knees bent towards the sky, shin your bum close to your heels. And slowly and with intention, slowly you come down onto your spine. Make sure that your heels stay close towards your bum. Try and reach back, see if you can grab or touch your heels. If you can't, that's okay. The goal is just to keep your feet towards your bum. Keep your arms parallel towards the ground, palms on the ground. We're going to come into 3 rolling bridges and we'll hold the last one. So take an inhale here. And on your exhale, lift your hips off the ground, come up onto your shoulders. Inhale on your shoulders and exhale lower down. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale, lift your hips up off the ground, come onto your shoulders. Inhale on your shoulders. And exhale, lower down. Inhale at the bottom. And on your exhale, lift your hips up off the ground, coming onto your shoulders. This time we'll stay. Maybe walk your shoulder blades in towards one another. Clasp your hands underneath your hips. Maybe see if you can lift your hips any higher, using the muscles of your back body. Pull your chin away from your chest, keeping that river that runs from your heart to your third eye open, that expression center, from heart to mind. 2 more breaths. Now release your hands if you have them clasped. Walk your shoulder blades back out. And on your exhale, lower down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Little rocks side to side. Just resetting the body and the nervous system. Now draw your right leg long, so the sole of your foot towards the sky. And slowly bring that down towards the ground. Keep your left knee in towards your chest. Rotate your left hip, so now your left knee can be up by your armpit or outer chest. Stay with this gentle compression just for another inhale. And on that exhale, bring that left leg across your body to the right side of your space. Gentle supine twist. Try and keep your shoulders grounded. Maybe your gaze over your left shoulder. On your next inhale, lift that left leg up, back across your body, returning back to your full back. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Left leg long, sole of the foot towards the sky, and slowly lower that down. Rotate your right hip so it's coming up towards your right armpit, outer chest area. One more breath of this gentle compression. And at your next exhale, bring your right leg across your body towards the left side of your space. Maybe your gaze towards your right shoulder. Your next inhale, rotate back through to your neutral spine on your back. Both knees in towards your chest. Grab a hold of your feet, happy baby or dead bug pose. Maybe massage your kidneys going side to side. On top of your kidneys, lift the adrenal glands. Say your adrenal glands are the brain of your lower chakras. Another couple breaths here. Maybe straightening one leg at a time calls to you. And when you're ready, release from your happy baby. Find your way into Shavasana. Let the ground hold you. Ready, roll off to one of your sides. Just take that moment to notice how you feel. eyes closed just a little bit longer. May your root keep you grounded. May your sacral keep you open to joy. May your solar plexus remind you of your inner strength. May your heart lead you with compassion. Your throat, let it speak your truth. Your third eye, let it guide you with wisdom. And your crown, keep you connected with something greater than yourself. Bring your hands to your heart center, and I'd like to close with one round of Om. Take a collective inhale, collective exhale, and an inhale for Om. The light in me sees and honors the light in you beautiful yogis in this world. From my heart to yours, namaste.
Great class.
You're welcome.
Do you teach other teaching more? Do you do the same thing or something different?
For the most part, kind of the same thing.
That really is exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for your feedback.
Yeah. I like your music too.
Thank you.
There.
Good way to start the day.
How do you search for music like that? Like if I'm gonna search for that genre, but it.
Good. So I just switched to Spotify, and so I'm still learning it truthfully, but when I search through, it's a little bit different here because I have hooked up to the speakers, which connects to the Spotify. But what did I search this morning? I think I literally just typed in morning yoga. I kind of judge a book by the cover, and I'm like, what image is prettier? So, and then, because I am, once again, just kind of learning Spotify.
And it was, I appreciated the softness and the quietness of it. It's really helps you. You're not just, and the music here is always great, but later in the day, it's a little bit more amplified, which is great.
Thank you.
What was your first name?
Corey.
Corey. My son's name.
It'd be good.
But if he was gonna be a girl, it was gonna be Corey too. So.
Yeah.
It's
How does it spell?
EY.
EY? We do. Yeah, okay.